Yo, fuck you, Kanye, first and foremost.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. This is episode 2 of the One Mic Podcast. I'm your boy Rod. I got my man Reese with me, my nigga D, nigga T, and my man Keith.
What's up, y'all?
And for everybody new to the show, make sure to go follow us on all social media platforms listed in the description below. Also, if you'd like to help us out with the podcast, hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn on your notifications for weekly content. Boys, we got a lot to talk about.
Yo, fuck Kanye.
Kanye is at the top of the docket today. T, that's your man's.
Yeah, what happened to?
Defend it.
There's no defending it. Even though, like, I should be used to albums that Kanye and Kid Cudi lie about album release dates all the time.
Kanye West though.
You mean Kid Cudi? Or you say
No, Kanye West don't
Kanye
lie
West
about
does?
it.
Kanye West does. That's where Kid Cudi got it from.
Yeah.
But this just in particular, I was up all last night waiting for this fucking album.
Fucking stan.
I am a stan. I'm a Ye stan. But then I figured he would drop it like around like the end of Saturday Night Live and shit. And so I'm just on. I woke up out of my sleep because I fell asleep, looking at it and shit. And they told me like, oh yeah, Kanye West had like an SNL rant about Trump, and that just pissed me the fuck off.
See?
Because I was like, the Trump shit is annoying already, but it's like, don't do that shit and not drop Yandhi.
Right.
Yeah.
That's too fucking much. I'm pissed off. I've been in a bad mood all day with that shit. And fuck Trump and Kanye. I don't even know. This shit's stupid. Did y'all listen to the rant shit?
No, I guess not.
It's
not
fucking
anymore.
dumb. And Kanye, I mean, you can follow, like, I'm pretty sure it's as bad as Democrats as Trump is. Like, that exists. They should probably hide it or something. So, I mean, Trump is an asshole, but I'm sure all politicians are assholes. But Kanye and this Trump shit trying to say love, like when Donald Trump don't spread love, it's pissing me off. And then just to add on, he didn't drop Yandhi.
So is he canceled?
Is who canceled?
Trump is like stopping Kanye from like doing the shit that he needs to do.
I don't think
Because
Trump has
Kanye
any
canceled.
fucking thing to
Yeah.
do with
In the
Kanye.
books now.
Kanye is obsessed with this whole idea of catering to far too many people.
Yeah.
He needs to focus on his core fans and deliver to them what they want to fucking hear. At the end of the day, you're a musician, make your music. I know he's, in the fashion world also, but as far as his star power, it's based on what he's produced musically. And when you get away from that and start doing all this extra shit that has nothing to do with your craft, it's definitely gonna tarnish that.
I disagree. Cause when he said the shit about George Bush, like that was different, and everybody fucked with him. Kanye West is just weird. Like he's hitched on to the wrong person with Donald Trump. Cause Donald Trump does nothing out of love or solidarity or anything. Like
How did you feel about the "Make America Great Again" hat with the Colin Kaepernick shirt
Shit.
on? How did you feel about that? Did you see that?
Yeah. I mean, it makes Kanye's a conflicted man like that. He's always making conflicted.
perfect
Like,
sense.
yeah, it fits.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
he's I don't say I agree with it. I don't know why
That's how
he.
you are agreeing with it.
No.
That's how you agree with it.
It's coming from Kanye, it makes sense because he had a free Larry Hoover shirt on. Who's I believe is dead. Is he dead? No, he ain't dead. He's in jail.
Larry Hoover.
That was Tukey Williams, that guy. Definitely. But he had a "Make America Great" and a free Hoover shirt on SNL, like for a promo he had. So I
That
mean,
man all fucked up in the head.
it is all fucked up.
He's
He just
He needs help, man.
Drop Yandi. You drop Yandi, I won't care.
He's not dropping Yandi,
You
man.
can support. You can support
won't
Trump.
care.
I won't care.
I feel like Yachty doesn't exist no
You
more.
ain't
Like,
shit.
Yachty's not even out. I think he just like made up a name. It's like,
Let me check right now. Actually,
Yeah,
Like there's no equivalent of Yachty. He just put a name out there.
Kanye West is also like, I would just rather him not give a release date because I'm mad at myself because I knew he was gonna do this shit. Because he's a perfectionist. He's like a musical genius. Like I know he probably took the shit like, nah, I don't want. I want to
But in
add
his
something.
first
on it.
time, like saying I'm about to come out, but it didn't come out. This is like his first time.
No, it's not. No, he does that shit on like Life of Pablo didn't come out for like 3 days when it was supposed to come out.
What 3 days? Not that bad.
That is that bad. This shit. Wayne dropped this shit on time, 11 o'clock at night, like on fucking spot. Like when you waiting on a new album, especially from Kanye West, like it's a big 3 days is a long ass time.
Yeah, fuck Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye, you on my bad side today, man. You got me in a badass mood.
If there's a Yachty, he need to, get his shit together.
I'm trying to listen to that 80 degree shit. You know that's all cold, but it's fucking cold. Well, yeah, and Kanye needs to start doing more for whatever. I don't know. LeBron out here building schools, and Kanye out here talking about defending Trump and shit. Like he needs to get his shit
That's why
together.
nobody likes him. Nobody fucks with him.
I can understand why people don't like Kanye right now. And they have
But
their
I
right
think
to.
Kanye, like, he makes people not want to like him.
Yeah, but he's always been like
He
that.
knows that,
But
though,
now
too.
he's just, it's weird now though, because he's turned on like the normal, like
On us.
common black man,
Yeah,
like
on the
or
people
black.
On his own
People, yeah.
Got him
On
to
people.
be where he is.
Yeah, like he's like,
Turning us.
I don't care what y'all think no more. Like usually it was
Yeah,
like
he
white
is.
people, but now it's like he don't care what nobody.
He's doing it because he just wants to.
He's a tissue one.
He wants to be different. He wants to not do what everyone else is doing. Which I get that mindset, but sometimes the majority is right, and you're just you're siding with Trump just because you don't want people to feel like you have to be a Democrat or you have to side with how everyone else feels. It's just stupid.
Yeah, he said some shit about the Democrats yesterday on the SNL rant. And I don't really get into that stuff anymore, but it was just, I don't know. It's,
Yeah, I don't follow none of the politics.
yeah, it's just, but like at first he was following Trump and I got it because he was just saying like, if Trump can be president, literally anybody can be president. And I understood where he was coming from with that. But now he's like trying to get into like the actual political side of it, talking about like Democrats want to take the father out of like the household and all this shit. And I'm like, dude, fucking release Yandi. Drop Yandi, yeah. Drop Yandi and shut up. We're gonna help LeBron build some more schools. Like I'm not trying to hear no shit about Democrats and all the Republicans. Just drop Yandi, please. I love you, Kanye, secretly.
That's
Not even secretly, I love you.
That's no Yachty.
Well, like you mentioned, Kanye wasn't able to put out his album on time, but Lil Wayne, he actually was able to put out his album when he said it would come out, not everyone else. How do we feel about this album here?
Album review. Has everybody listened to it?
I heard it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this.
I'm kind of excited
Like
too.
this topic?
I think, Reese, let's start with Joe.
like it.
Let's start with Joe.
Okay, I'll let y'all know how I dissected this entire album. I went into it thinking that I was going to hear a banger right off top, and I didn't necessarily get that. So throughout the rest of the album, it was kind of a letdown for me. But I knew I had to listen to this album a couple of times. So on my second listen, I went into it thinking, okay, I was just checking for the beats the first time. Let me listen to what the fuck he talking about. And Wayne, he still got his shit. You know what I'm saying? The second track, well, actually the first track, because the first one's more like an intro.
With Triple X?
Yeah,
Don't Cry.
man.
Don't Cry.
It felt good hearing that because I was never a fan of Triple X, but my son, I learned that he was, and he actually has a lot of good music when you like sit and listen to him. So I heard that track, I was like, okay, damn, this goes. And I split the album up into 3 separate sections. The first section is like 7 or 8 songs, then another 7, then the last 7. The first 7 are cool, but my favorite 3 tracks are all in the middle.
Yeah.
And they like back to back to back. We got Dope Niggas with Snoop Dogg. That's my shit. We got Hitters. We got Took His Time. Like, those my favorite 3 tracks. I haven't put together my top 5 just yet, but I know those 3 are in it. And then he rounded it out with Start This Shit Off Right. Tracks like Demon. That shit right there, it was hitting hard for me. So after listening to it for a few times, my bad. I didn't put my top 5 together for the tracks, but I did put my top 5 together for the Carters. And I wanted us to power rank the Carters.
That's a nice idea.
So my top 5 for the Carters, I got 2.
Wait a minute, before you even finish that, do you think it's too early based on we've only had this album for a couple of days?
It could be considered too early, but not when I listened to it as much as I did. Because I listened to Wayne like all weekend long. Literally all weekend long. So I got a pretty good idea of where it fits in my top 5. So I got Carter 2 is my first pick. Carter 1. Then Carter 5. Then Carter 3, and then Carter 4.
Damn, Tevin has the Shrek.
He got that shit
Shrekky
face.
face.
Talk to me,
What's
T.
going on, T? Talk to me about that. How you feel about that? Hold on, before you get to Carter 5,
Yeah.
how do you feel about that top 5 read of this book?
I mean, that's utterly ridiculous. I was with you. I'm gonna do my Carter 5s first. I was with you with the 2. I got 2 at number 1.
Damn.
But then it gotta be number 3 at number 2. Shit, I'd have barely listened to 4. So then I got the Carter 1, then 5, then 4.
I think 4 is going to be last on everybody's
Yeah,
list.
4 should be last on everybody.
I think 2 is going to be first on everybody's list.
It should be.
I like Carter 3.
I go Carter 3. Carter 3 is my best one.
That may be number 1.
Carter 3 was
Carter
a million.
3,
It
Carter
was
3.
impactful.
Carter 3
Carter 3 was
was
tough.
Carter 3 changed like
Because Carter 3
that first
had,
that million a week.
Carter
That shit
3
was crazy,
had,
but-
Let the Beat Build. That shit.
And was it 3P?
3P. 3P.
They had some shit, but it also had some stuff. Yeah,
They had a fucking song with fucking what's his name? Brown Valentino.
Bob Valentino.
That nigga. Yeah, whatever the name.
Carter 3 is when I was like, Wayne about to start going pop. Cause you like that was the beginning of that shit, and I was like, I don't know if I'm fucking with that. But it is still a dope ass album. I mean, it's better than Carter 4, and I think Carter 5.
What do you think about the album?
Carter 5, I mean, it's okay. Don't Cry, I don't like, because
What?
I don't like it.
It's
Listen,
'cause
can
you
I
don't
say,
cry.
That song literally touched my soul.
can I say why I don't like it?
Cry is like...
Can I say why I don't like it?
Alright, go ahead.
The chemistry, I don't feel the chemistry there. I didn't feel the Lil Wayne and XXX
is
Tentacion
crazy.
chemistry. It was weird. I didn't like and I'm not kidding you. I don't like
That's
it.
fucking crazy.
What's the second one? I didn't like it. Dedicate.
like it.
Dedicate is alright. Uproar is my favorite song on the album.
On the album.
Shiggy got a challenge to that.
I
But
saw
don't think
that.
It's a challenge.
I don't know, he
Shiggy-
was just dancing to it.
Shiggy, yeah.
Shiggy, stop, man. You hit fire with the fucking In My Feelings.
Yeah,
Stop,
I think now Shiggy's like
Sit
reaching
your
out.
ass
Like, I
down.
think he's like trying too hard.
Hey,
Sit
Shiggy
your ass
hilarious
down.
though. Shout out Shiggy. Haha, David.
Shiggy, I'll box
He's
you
funny.
in.
Yeah.
Damn,
All
you
my
shout
niggas.
out a lot.
Hey, them my niggas, bro. Them my niggas I watch.
We gotta pay us. We gotta pay us. We need a check.
Alright.
We need that check now.
Let It Fly with Travis Scott. Didn't feel the chemistry on that one. It was, I don't know.
Yeah, that
My
was,
main thing with the album that I didn't like is that, I mean, it's not many features, but the features that are on here
Shit, what are you talking about?
don't really feel like Wayne. Like, there wasn't no Drake. which let me down because right
So?
now Drake is
Yeah,
my
ad-lib.
Drake is my nigga.
Songs.
No, man, that should have been a Drake feature. We've been waiting this long.
Yeah, should've
I
been
need
Drake.
a Wayne and Drake song. Like that let me down.
Drake's busy with
I mean,
brand.
the Mona Lisa is dope, but Kendrick just took that song over.
That was basically Kendrick.
Fucking Dark Side of the Moon. I don't understand why people go to Nicki Minaj for singing. I don't like that.
She sounded pretty good. She sounded pretty good.
I don't
I,
like singing.
I hate her
like
singing.
She has a Drake singing
sounds
voice. Like she can
okay on
sing,
this
like
album.
it's acceptable, but it's not like she has no range. Like there's nothing to it. Like I don't want.
Like Nicki,
If Nicki
like,
Minaj's not
she's
rapping,
cool.
I don't want her on a track just for strictly singing.
That sounds okay.
It sounds okay, but you can do. They're better singers. If you're gonna tap into somebody for singing, why would you get somebody that can like has one range?
I can see that.
Like I don't know. I didn't like that.
Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa's dope. Like I said, Kendrick took over that song. That shit is hilarious. But that was a whole dope song. Like that whole setup to like chicks in
I
Hollywood.
think they had a good, like, not back and forth, but Wayne did just as good as.
Yeah, motherfuckers be fucking dick riding.
I think
I'm not. I'm just like just.
minimizing Wayne's ability to storytell.
No. He had it. It was a dope story. The whole story was dope from Wayne to Kendrick. But Kendrick just, I mean, he's gonna outshadow anybody. Like
Yeah.
when Kendrick shit come on, that's when the song is at its best.
Like,
on
when
there.
Kendrick raps, he just make the
Yeah, like his
verses
fucking
just-
voice changes,
Yeah.
all that shit. I was like, this shit crazy. It's like, so you suck this dick, that's just nasty. I was like, this nigga, like Kendrick, that's it. I mean, it's not even fair. Like that's whatever. We
Yeah.
know Kendrick gonna take over whatever song he's on most of the time.
Right.
Open Letter is dope.
Open Letters go.
Did not like Famous, featuring his daughter.
Famous, I do not like.
Yeah, she should stay off the album.
I like Problems. I like Dope Niggas. I like Hitters. Took His Time is dope. Open Safe was tight.
You saying a whole lot of dopes and tights for this to just be
Yeah,
an
man.
okay album. To
Yeah.
you.
I mean,
That's my
it was. They were good songs. Okay, I'll take it back. They were good songs. They weren't like.
backpedaling. Yeah.
They weren't like. I don't know. The album was dope. Like it's not a trash album, but it's just.
The album was dope, but it was not a trash album. Did you hear what you just said?
I like the album. It's just not my favorite Wayne album, and it's a little bit of a letdown for waiting, 5 years and all this hype and shit. I mean, it was okay.
It wasn't a letdown.
Before y'all even chime in on that, I want to say that this is literally the first negative response of the album that I've heard from a single individual.
Mine too.
The very first person.
That's because y'all niggas just wanted Lil Wayne album to
Come
be
on,
great.
Jay.
Like, no, bro.
Come on, Jay. So you the only real.
He got the shit over Carter
you
3,
the
bro.
only-
I'm not fucking
you the only
going.
real nigga in the atmosphere right now.
I'm just
Come
saying.
on, man.
I mean, I think it's better. It's more good songs than bad songs, but
I'll go last. Right? What you got?
Well, I think this album is great.
There you go.
And I'm not even like, I mean, I'm a Lil Wayne fan, but I'm like a Jay-Z stan.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I thought it was great. I feel like everyone can't be happy because some people just want him to rap hard. Then other people was like, all right, we've already seen you do that over and over again. We want you to, see a deeper side of you. You're older. So I feel like either way, he would have been kind of screwed. I like damn near, I think I like every song. I like everything except for like maybe 3 or 4 songs. I think it just, there's slow songs, there's...
you like 28 songs?
I like, well, there's 23,
It's only
23, so I like about,
Oh, okay.
I like about 19 of them motherfuckers.
Okay.
Facts, like, I even like the one with Nicki Minaj. which
Y'all
is
niggas
weird,
ain't
'cause I
gonna be
hate
listening.
Nicki
You ain't gonna be
Minaj.
listening to that whole fucking album.
I'm telling you,
I'm not.
like, they got Ashanti, like, I love that track.
Yeah.
Just,
Mac Man.
literally everything was good. Like, he was rapping, but he was still, like, opening about what happened when he shot himself, like,
To your facial expressions
He,
right now are killing.
I think he did really good.
they are
This
killing.
is a great album, and I love it. Yeah.
So I listened to the album like probably 15 times by now, and my biggest takeaways from it: one, you have to go to production. He used a lot of dope samples on this album,
Mhm.
from
Yeah, for real.
Snoop Dogg track to the Swizzy track. Like he had a lot of nice samples. the features for me, I felt like all of them worked. XXX,
Especially Triple X. Like, what the
that
fuck?
I felt that song. The initial time that I listened to it, when the song first came on, I was like, all right, let me see what this was about. You know, I was getting into it, and then that beat started rocking. I was like, I started grooving to it. I'm like, yo, they might got one with this one, and not as far as a single or anything, but I think that song was very, very, very touching because, like I said, it moves my soul when I heard it, especially when you know you have an artist that has recently passed away,
R.I.P.
that has vocals on a track that are vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like that.
Definitely.
That just kind of hit me a certain way. So I really fucks with that song. The Ashanti and McMain track.
I want to interject down. Do we think that they recorded that song together, or that was like post-humanist?
Doesn't matter.
I think it does matter. 'cause
Drake
you
got
said-
a song with Michael fucking Jackson, Tevin.
That's
And you love
different.
it.
That's
And
a
you
pop
love
song.
it.
I don't love it. It's a good song. That's different. If X had a verse on it, maybe I'll feel different. He had a hook, and the hook was okay, but it was like, is it X because he got murdered and he's on there, or was it X because they were tight and they recorded the song together? Or is it just some hooks that he found from X recording and put?
Honestly,
Yeah,
whatever.
keep going, keep going.
I
Keep going.
see
Keep
Drake
going.
has songs with Aaliyah, Michael Jackson, like Static Major. All these people passed away without him ever meeting them in life.
And then ask their families.
Fucking families. Wow.
That's why DMX been beat Drake ass.
All right, I'm sorry. Keep going, Keith. Don't cry.
The Snoop Dogg feature was dope.
That was okay.
Fucks with Snoop Dogg.
What? All the songs.
Come on.
I felt like I should have liked it. Maybe I gotta listen a little bit more, but I don't know.
Fucking sleeping
I mean-
on this album, man.
It was, I don't know. I mean, it was
the
one of
first
okay
night,
ones.
or the first night that it came out, I didn't listen to it at all. But I woke up that morning, and my timeline, fire emojis the
Go
entire
emojis,
day.
go emojis.
Fire emojis the entire day. I didn't see a single negative thing about the Carter 5. So when I
I
started
saw
listening
one.
to it,
I saw one. I saw
I
a
swear I didn't
cousin.
see not
He
one.
said, "Y'all rocking with that Carter 5, but
Mhm.
I'm banging this
oh
Luca Brasi." The
no. I saw someone
Kevin
say,
Gates.
yeah, Kevin Gates.
and I'm just now realizing this, that it was probably a shot at the Carter 5, but I saw somebody say Nipsey Hussle still got album of the year.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming that was a shot at the Carter 5.
That was good.
That album was,
I actually
that's
spoke on
definitely
that.
top 5.
I spoke
yeah.
on that with that person.
Yeah.
Damn, you address his ass?
No, because it was kind of just he kind of jumped the gun when he said that, because he initially said that Carter 5 is the best album of the year, and then he retracted his statements.
Oh, okay.
So,
So I
yeah.
didn't see that part.
He
Okay.
changed it back to Nipsey because that's his favorite album.
Okay.
So we got that off.
That's cool.
Meek Mill got the album of the year. Just waiting.
This album was not even out yet.
Waiting. As soon as that bitch dropped, album of the
This shit
year.
has not even.
Does he have a
Yeah, they got that date.
He said Meek Mill will have album of the year in contention very soon. So I think
So
it's like,
there's no
Meek
date?
Mill.
Meek Mill said he will have album of the year.
He said he will have a album of the year in like conversation. Yeah, like very soon. So I think it's gonna be coming out soon.
Confident. I like it.
That nigga Meek, man. He our pop, man.
I mean, his last album was coming, so.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying, man. He what? He's
He's
just
your
generation
pop?
pop. Yeah, man.
See,
He's an important rapper.
There's a lot of important rappers.
What Meek Mill is going through, and as far as justice reform, he's the most
because
important right now. He's the most important rapper.
Just because you're going through some shit doesn't mean you're Tupac.
Bro, I'm just
Everybody
saying.
thinks because they going through some shit, they're Tupac.
Well, Tupac can't even do
He went
as
through
much
some
as
shit?
justice reform. You know what I mean? He got
what's next on
falsely
the docket, bro?
accused.
What's next on the docket?
How
Yeah,
about
I'll tell you
them
that.
Rams?
Ooh.
Damn. That was a good game, wasn't it?
That was a great game.
Damn.
That shit was
Minnesota?
fun, man.
Damn.
It's hard living in Minnesota and knowing that it's a ton of motherfuckers.
Man, fuck
up
St.
here.
Louis, man.
Boy, they in LA, boy.
Took the
Ugly
words
ass
out my
name.
mouth.
Fuck that down.
They in Los Angeles, boy.
They in Los
St.
Angeles,
Louis,
but
they
they
still-
still.
Why he wearing St. Louis hat?
Man, fuck the Rams.
Yeah, fuck this
Fuck
hat.
the Rams. Fuck St. Louis. Nigga, fuck the Rams. They used to be with St. Louis. Nigga, fuck Rams. I don't care, man.
Anyway, whoever watched the game,
Exactly.
like that was a great game. It wasn't pretty. It was an amazing
It was
game.
super fucking dope.
Yeah.
So, to everybody out there, me and Maurice, we boycotted the NFL for 2 years, and figured since we are starting this whole podcast thing that we'll try to jump back into sports. And that was our first game watching of the NFL for quite some time now. And Minnesota, they definitely put up a really good fight, and the Rams were just too powerful offensively for them.
Shout out Jared Goff.
Yeah, that man he's a beast.
Yeah.
He's the truth.
He's definitely the truth. And that boy AD, Aaron Donald, man, he took over in that fourth quarter, and it just wasn't much Minnesota could do to tame that offense of Jared and Cup.
Oh yeah, Cooper Cup, man. Damn.
Man, that boy. That took me back to the days of the Greatest Show on Turf, where the Rams had the Ricky Proles, the Torrey Holtz, the Isaac Bruces, the Marshall Falks, the Kurt Warners. Like, that team was fucking insane.
Stacked.
It's a complete team on every.
The Los Angeles Rams are very reminiscent of that team. Like,
They are the greatest show on turf right now.
right now,
They playing on the
they
field,
are
though.
definitely
Greatest show on the field.
What about the Vikings?
The Vikings? They did really good in this game. They are still one of the top teams in the league.
What's scary about that game though is that the Vikings, if our defense played great, like our defense had a decent, our decent game.
It was okay in the
It
second
was
half.
the second half they played good. The first half we let them score too many
Right,
points.
right.
If we play dominant like our defense is,
Mhm.
that was like they got one on us just as far as defense. But like you said, the second half, fourth quarter they showed up. But yeah,
Right.
that defense, if they play dominant like as dominant as our offense,
Yeah,
it's
it's
tough.
a wrap. Yeah.
I mean, we're averaging like 35 points a game.
Yeah.
on
That-
offense-wise.
that increases every week. I think.
Yeah, we just we pour on the points, and if we can stop, just stop offense like we do in the first Oakland. I think Oakland only scored like 10 points, something like that, 10 to 17 points. I know we shut out.
Rams are dope.
Damn, what was that we shut out? They didn't score anything. Like that team is crazy. That team is scary.
Yeah.
Like they're definitely. I don't see anybody in NFC beating them for the championship. Chicago had a really good game today though too.
Yeah, 38 to like 10, I think it is.
Put that
Yeah.
on.
Who?
Who they put that on?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they whooped their ass.
The coach, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coach after the game said everybody who walked onto that field should be fired, including myself. He said,
Damn.
starting with me.
That's real.
Don't
That's
Tampa
the
got
coach.
that Fitz magic dude?
Yeah, that shit did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be dead.
Yeah. Jameis Winston, he went into that game, and Fitz actually started over him in the game, I believe.
Mhm.
So they pulled Fitz out, put Jameis in there, and he threw an interception on his first possession.
Jesus.
So
I think Khalil Mack deflected though. That was that team. Hopefully, if it's Rams versus Bears, they looking really nice. I can't think of who else is. But as long as Minnesota don't win NFC North, I'm straight. So Bears, do your
Minnesota
shit.
to win
As
No.
long as they don't win.
Why would I want them to win? I hate the
because you
Vikings.
live in Minnesota.
Live in
Yeah, but I
Minnesota, man.
hate the Vikings.
Well, then you should leave.
Right. Leave this cold ass state
Yeah,
before you get
exactly.
fucking frostbitten, nigga.
I would definitely rather live in LA than Minnesota. I might work on that.
Bye.
Damn.
What do you do if you cross a bit?
All right.
But yeah, man. Yeah, good game.
Good team.
Great team.
Supreme team. You
Supreme
might say.
team.
Fuck the Rams, man.
Calm down.
Right.
But
Got too much hatred over there.
when we speak on Supreme, we
Yeah,
also
just
got to
got-
speak
right.
on J.R. Smith.
Damn.
Segue.
Segways.
My guy has a new tattoo. Well, is it new? Do we
Yeah,
know?
he got it this offseason.
It looks new.
Yeah, over the summer.
New Supreme tattoo on the back of his calf, and the NBA is threatening to fine him. How much? Do we know?
We don't know how much. I would imagine probably 15,000 is what they usually
That's
do.
fucking
Per
stupid.
fucking game where
That's
this
stupid.
tattoo is shown, unless he covers it with a sleeve or gets it covered with a
ink,
tattoo. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How we feel about this, y'all?
Stupid.
Is it fair?
No.
Does the NBA have a point?
No.
Because they have the whole.
The NBA,
I'll let you go.
I was gonna say, I hate the rule. However, compared to the NFL, you have to compare them to their, counterparts.
Yeah.
The NBA's rules are far less strenuous than the NFL. So if it's something like that where they feel, I guess their brand is being compromised in some manner, which is still bullshit. But if they don't want a tattoo that's basically
Like for
endorsing
promotion,
something,
yeah.
that they don't want to endorse, I don't really see too much of a problem with them having a rule against it. As far as the fine, though, we don't know what that fine amount is. I'm just speculating it's in that range, but any fine is ridiculous.
Yeah, that shit's
Tattoo.
stupid.
Yeah,
Like, I think they just want to check, and it's like
dude,
no
the
one
NBA
is listen.
buku money.
Exactly, but they still are money hungry. All right, listen. No one's about to look at his tattoo and like go get Supreme because J.R. Smith has a
Yes,
Supreme
the
tattoo.
fuck they will.
No one is doing that. Maybe LeBron James. No one's looking at
Bro.
J.R. Smith and he has a Supreme tattoo, so I'm gonna get
You
a shirt.
obviously don't know the magnitude of hype beast
Yeah.
that exists in this fucking
And
world.
the power of an NBA star's star power.
Yeah.
He's not necessarily a star.
I was
but
just gonna say that.
He's up there.
known
He's like
enough.
TLC or something.
You know for all the
You know,
the wrong
fucking up.
things.
Yeah.
You know for all the wrong things.
That's it.
fucking
We know for all the wrong
Anything, Supreme should be suing him.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I wonder if it's like,
Nigga, get that shit off your fucking leg.
I wonder if it's more like a
All
liability.
that
thing.
shit.
But it's like what
Nigga
Junior
body.
said. I wonder if it's more like a liability thing. Like maybe Supreme don't want him having that shit on his leg, and maybe the NBA could get sued by Supreme or some shit like that. Maybe they kind of look at it from that. But I also wonder, like, if somebody has, like, I know there has to be something else. Like, somebody has to have a tattoo of some brand.
Yeah, like he can't be the only nigga.
Like,
that
yeah, like
has stupid ass
Mercedes
tattoos.
or like BMW wings or somewhere. I
Gucci.
wonder if they could
Gucci.
sue them for that, or I wonder if they fine people for that. I don't know, but I've never heard of people getting sued for their tattoos before, so I don't know. Who cares?
I
Fucking
think
J.R.
it's,
Smith.
it's against something.
You shouldn't have went back up.
He has rights.
That's why LeBron left.
Straight
So that's why LeBron.
Yeah. He
Facts.
should get fined. Shit. 20,000 every game. Tattoo or not. Damn.
Every day LeBron comes back, you get
Every day LeBron will come back, you
20,000. Yeah, is he back today? Yeah. Fine.
Right. You back today? Look at your check. That shit looking white.
Yeah.
God, he said, look at your check. Damn.
Well, JR, he's not the only one that's seeing troubles. John Jones has also seen his fair share of troubles. My guy was suspended for illegal substances.
Crack.
Was
Here we
not
go.
crack.
Here we go.
Oh, you're right.
But
Heroin.
now he is back,
Right.
and rumor has it, Alexander wants a rematch with this guy.
Alexander Gustafsson. I believe that's in December at the Madison Square Garden event, UFC 232. I think that's the best possible fight to take at light heavyweight if it's not against a DC. DC is currently the champ in both light heavyweight and heavyweight, but he's definitely holding fake ass belts right now.
Yep.
Well, I can't say belts. I can't say plural. He's definitely holding a fake ass light heavyweight belt though.
That's what I wanted to speak on because he's holding that belt. John Jones was suspended, stripped of that belt. It was found out later that he wasn't supposed to be suspended. Now, why isn't it that y'all steal my belt from me and I can't get it back?
Exactly.
Why doesn't that exist?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Well, I don't think they can, in this case, just take the belt away from DC, but it should be a mandatory fight
That's what I mean.
for those two to settle, who deserves that belt.
Yeah.
Do we know whether or not John Jones wants this warm-up fight? Because it sounds like
John
he
Jones wants his
definitely
belt.
wants DC.
Yeah.
He wants his belt.
That's what the first Alexander and John Jones a great fight, but I'm over that shit. I want DC. I was like, I don't need no warm up fight. John Jones don't need no warm up fight. Like, get this nigga his belt back.
Right.
At his
As
belt,
possible.
like you said, DC won. He beat Stipe fair and square. Like, it was a good fight. But he know he can't see Jones. That's why he's making this a huge deal out of this shit again.
2 times right now.
Like, I want John's DC3. Let's get that belt back in his rightful hands.
I got a ring to it.
John DC3.
How long
I want that bad
do
blood.
fighters usually wait for their next fight? Like, how long do you think?
If you're getting right back in there, it's
Mhm.
about 3 or 4 months.
So,
They train for about 3 months and rest for a month.
so we got a minute until that fight.
Man, if DC's he's supposed to be retiring, and he said he want to fight Brock. Who's his dream fight? I know he said he wanted to fight John again, but it was somebody else on his like dream fights before he retired. But now he's making it seem like he doesn't want to fight John. He's like, I'm over John Jones. You got caught. I done tested 70 times, and I ain't slipped up. Well, he
You
is
sound
scared.
just like him. That's crazy.
I hate DC, but yeah,
you freak.
I don't like the Alexander. That's cool for a nigga that's like not of John Jones' caliber. Like
Yeah.
John Jones is the champ.
No,
He's
Alex
back.
is definitely
No, I mean he is like as far as fight wise, but not. I don't want that to be his comeback fight. His comeback fight. That's John Jones. He's the GOAT. DC is the champ right now. Comeback fight. DC. John Jones 3.
Yeah.
I don't need no in between warm ups. No Alexander Gustafsson in it. No.
Hopefully, when he gets back in the UFC, he stays in the UFC. Not him testing for drugs.
That is
or
one thing.
whatever
I
the
don't
case
know if
might
John
be,
Jones gonna
but-
fuck up or not again.
Like, it's like every time he gets back in the UFC, he fights, and then some bullshit happens, and then he's right back out for like years. So
His coach said that he's not eating anything fast food related or anything that he doesn't know what's going into his body. So,
Right.
as long as he continues to do that.
Junior, you need to do your research.
Jury is not good.
Crack was that cocaine he was on and got in that crack. So it was like 3-4 years ago.
They
Probably would do that.
They put crack in that nigga
Way
McDouble.
longer,
They put crack in that nigga McDouble. Fuck out of here. I can't stand y'all niggas, man. Like, man, it is what it is. I'm happy for him.
Just support them,
That
man.
nigga. So he petty as hell, bro.
That sounds kind of sketchy.
Double is fucking hilarious.
That nigga
On to the next topic, I suppose. Did anybody see the Creed 2 trailer?
Yes.
Yeah, man, it look nice.
T, did you watch Creed 1?
I did not watch Creed 1.
Watch that shit right now.
Completely forgot.
Just stay out this conversation.
No, I like the trailer. The trailer looked dope. What? I guess y'all can kind of fill me in on Creed 1. Who did you fight on that one?
No, we are not.
Like this.
Your ass would have
Did he
watched
fight?
Creed
Did he
1.
fight anyone from any of the other Rocky movies?
No.
It was a new story.
No.
Okay. Well then, yeah. I mean, I love all the Rockies. So this one is dope. He's fighting Ivan Drago's son,
Yeah.
who killed his dad, and
In
yeah.
the ring.
in the ring
Yeah.
punches
And this
punches damn
motherfucker
head
was
off.
Huge.
Oh, that dude is insane.
I believe he's a UFC fighter.
Is he?
Really?
I didn't get his name. I had his name, but I forgot to look it up. But yeah, I think he's in the UFC.
Yeah, that movie looks dope.
Tight on.
I just hope this movie, number 2, has more fights. I think number 1 only had like, what, 2, 3 fights? I feel like it didn't have enough fights for me.
It was a good movie for me.
That is a good movie, just more. Need more fights.
Yeah, probably could use maybe 3 or 4 fights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
don't have to draw out the fights.
I know the first one was Ryan Coogler directed it. I think he might not have wrote it, but I think he had some part writing it too. So
And
yeah,
director of Black Panther.
Black Panther, shout out Black Panther. But yeah, I haven't seen the first one, but I can like just by you saying you want more fights and stuff. Ryan Coogler is more of a storyteller like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That was like
Amazing story. I mean, the story is good. Yeah.
He's a storytelling director, and he's pretty good at it, like Fruitvale Station and all that stuff. So it's more of a wanting to get to know the character of what was it? Was it Adonis? Adonis created
Drake,
Adonis.
Dang, Drake's son?
It's a popular name.
Yeah, Debbie? Yeah. Chill.
So yeah, this one is directed by a new guy, so I think it's gonna be a lot more along the lines of like Rocky 3 and all that good stuff. So it looks pretty dope. I really do gotta watch the first Creed though, because I love Ryan Coogler. I love Michael B. Jordan. So
Yeah, rated this movie.
Reese, what do you think about the trailer?
I fucked with the trailer. It looks like it's gonna be super dope. Shawty, what's her name? I can't remember.
Thomas.
Bobby Brown.
Tessa Thomas?
Yeah.
Tessa Thomas?
Tessa Thomas, yeah.
I was ready as hell. You got that one? Yeah, chill, Rod, chill.
Wow.
Anyway, she looks like she's gonna follow up the first movie with another good performance. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Man.
Hey, y'all know that one girl? What's her name? Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe,
Yeah, you know those two go together.
Who?
Tessa Thompson and her, they go together.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I heard that.
Yeah. Okay, y'all.
Second.
Y'all know the Childish Gambino video with the cartoons and stuff?
Yeah.
You got the 2 girls with skateboarding? Those Tessa Thompson, Janelle.
Makes sense now.
Yeah.
It's a little tidbit. Okay, I like that. We like that.
Hey, I'm on point.
Just sounded like Jay-Z laughing.
Jared, have you seen the trailer?
Nah.
Moving on.
From one fight to another, we got Cat Williams versus Kevin Hart.
Oh, shit.
Kevin Hart better stop, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he better stop. He messed with the legend.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
What?
You
Hey.
said Kevin Hart needs to stop. He's messing with the legend.
Yeah.
And Cat Williams.
Those are both correct statements.
So what does that make Kevin Hart?
I mean, I'm not saying he's not. I mean, he's
Okay,
more of a.
So you don't think a legend can mess with a legend? Is what you said?
He's not on Cat Williams' level.
Boy,
He is past
Not to like
Y'all
Every-
crazy. Y'all
Sir,
crazy.
He has
Cat
Y'all
Williams.
crazy.
Look,
Cat Williams.
But Cat Williams still got the nigga side. Like, niggas fuck with Cat.
Not really.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
No,
I
like,
fuck with Cat too,
niggas,
but
like-
Cat Williams is like the more he talks, the less of the nigga he has. Like he sounds like a female more than a nigga.
No.
Most times.
Niggas
talk.
are rocking
The
with Cat
funny part
Williams.
about it, though.
No, he's hilarious. He's funnier than Kevin Hart. But as far as like success and legend stat, Kevin Hart is way above
That
Kevin.
got nothing to do with anything.
Yes, it
Yeah, I'm not
does.
talking about
And
the success.
Kevin
I'm
Hart
talking
is
about
not.
jokes like
That's
that.
what he said.
Kevin Hart.
I'm talking about.
Kevin Hart
I'm
didn't start
talking
none of
about
this. Cat Williams been starting this shit like out of nowhere.
Well, we all know that Cat Williams is dead wrong, but he's just funnier than Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, when he
funny. That's
but
really
he
all it
ain't been-
comes down to.
he ain't been
We
saying
know
shit
Cat
was
Williams
funny. He
is
just
wrong.
like,
We know Cat Williams is crazy.
So you think Kevin Hart got the best stand-up? Who y'all got in the best stand-up?
No, Cat Williams
Williams
is easily funnier than Kevin Hart.
I mean, that's what I
have
say.
not had the pleasure of attending a Cat Williams stand-up, but when Kevin Hart came to Minnesota, this was probably in 2011, 12.
Yeah, something like that.
That stand-up, that shit was the funniest shit I've heard in my life when I went to that. That was at the Target
Well,
Center.
because you paid for it.
So, my money
I'd laugh too.
contributed
I'd laugh too. This nigga, yeah. Coincidentally, the funniest thing you ever heard in your life, but you paid for the shit. I ain't going for that.
I'm just saying. In general, I've seen
worth
Kevin
every
Hart
dollar.
in person, and that shit was That was like.
If that was from any of his movies that he recorded, his stand-up movies, I don't believe it. Because that what was the last one he released?
Jumanji?
No, his stand-up
Stand up.
movies.
Let me explain. I think.
Let Me Talk.
This is another one. Laugh at My Pain was funny. Is it Let Me? I think Let Me Explain. That shit was
The
not
best
funny.
one was seriously funny. That was the best one to me. But I think
I'm a Grown Little Man was funny.
Yeah,
Like
that
his old
was
stuff
the
is
first
funny,
one,
but the
yeah.
whatever one you was talking about, like raccoons and having a big ass house
Let me
and taking out the
explain.
trash.
I mean,
That
that wasn't
shit
funny.
was fucking
It was not
terrible.
funny at all.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I
mean,
named one stand-up special of his that y'all don't like.
and
Say all
that,
his other ones like that.
Yeah.
I like 12. Let me explain the one before that.
But you hate Kevin Hart.
Like you hate
You like all his material except one stand-up, but you hate Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't like Kevin Hart mainly for his movies though. His movies aren't fun. Like this Night School looks terrible. Night School is bad.
Jumanji, it was like
He just,
okay.
I don't know. He just like I get what Kevin Hart or Cat Williams is saying, but I ain't gonna like knock a nigga hustle. Like you want to make terrible movies, if you getting paid, like make terrible movies.
True.
But it's oversaturated with Kevin Hart, and like
he's
it
not
makes it
funny.
easy to be like, I'm tired of Kevin Hart.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. But,
So hate is strong. I'm gonna stop using hate so much.
Alright.
Kevin Hart annoys me.
There you go.
But in this instance versus Cat Williams, he's completely above Cat Williams in almost every way except for their craft. I think Cat Williams is funnier,
The
but
rest I'm talking about. I mean,
as far as this beef, I side with Kevin Hart because Cat Williams just started this shit out of nowhere like a lady. No offense, ladies. I love all y'all, but yeah, he just sounded like that. He had a beef with a female radio host on her show.
but she
Over
started
nothing.
though.
No, she didn't. Like, if you watch that whole thing, Cat Williams came on there because Ray Grant was on there, and he was cool. Cat Williams came on there with an attitude over like Tiffany Haddish, like, and was getting mad at this lady on her own show over a fucking female comedian. I was like, who does shit like this? Like, go make some money.
And that was kind of petty that he was hating on Tiffany Haddish because she is.
That's why Kevin Hart is like so upset because it's like, why are you bringing Tiffany Haddish into it? Like, she ain't did anything to you. Like, she grinding herself. Yeah, I don't know. Cat Williams, if anything, is like an attention whore too. Like he's doing this shit. He's weird too. Like that nigga's weird.
Definitely.
He's weird as fuck. But
Definitely.
yeah, I'm with my boy Kev on this one, which is rare.
I'm with Cat.
Definitely with Kev.
I don't care.
I'm
just saying, Cat.
boxing match.
In a boxing match, I gotta go Kev, man. He be working out.
Definitely
Kev definitely.
Kev.
Knock Cat Williams the fuck
Yeah,
out.
he's not gonna knock
Y'all
him out.
saw the Cat Williams fight with the little kid.
Right.
Like, come on. There's nothing else to
That was
discuss.
unfair.
I set y'all up with that question. Kevin Hart will knock the shit out of Cat
I'm not going.
Cat
I'm
Williams.
not going.
Oh,
you
Cat
going?
Williams.
He'll win, but he ain't gonna knock him out.
He's gonna
Come
knock
on,
him
you
out.
think Kevin Hart gonna go the distance with Cat Williams?
Right.
Cat Williams.
How long is this fight, you think?
Cat Williams.
Is this
he
a
on
traditional
drugs,
boxing
so
match of 12
Cat Williams
rounds?
is going for at least an hour.
Yeah, he couldn't beat up that like 13-year-old dude. That's just
He could not beat up a 13-year-old child.
I mean, he could. I mean,
Little
like,
boy.
he
Let's
couldn't
not
though.
act like that kid wasn't big as no. That nigga was. No, I'm fucking playing this shit.
Cat just need to chill, man. Just go do something.
Nah,
Go
yeah,
write,
I mean-
go write some comedy, man. You funny as shit.
As far as him, like, arguing with that one lady, Cat Williams definitely seems like the type to like hit a female, like if she hits him.
Yeah.
He's definitely like, I don't know. I think he's kind of catty. I don't think he's gay, but that nigga gay.
I thought he was gay for a long time. I don't think he's gay no more, but he has like those female tendencies.
Yeah, he'll
yeah,
argue
he
with-
could add. Yeah, like most
Yeah, that's
dudes
what-
ain't gonna
that's
sit
what
there
I'm
and
saying.
argue with like a lady about.
Well, he is a pimp. Pimp got attitude.
That is true.
Yeah,
He got attitude.
that is
That's
true.
true.
Pimps like to take care of themselves. They got them female
Exactly.
And that's why he
tendencies,
caught an
too.
attitude with the host.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
He is a pimp.
Hey,
Catch, D.
good catch.
Catch.
I got you, Cat. Think it's y'all play.
Niggas trying to play.
Kevin knocked that nigga out though.
All right, on to some sad news.
Oh, shit.
I'm ready for this.
Free my nigga Butter locked in the box. Bill Cosby, man.
Shit.
They got my nigga Butter.
They ain't gonna get
Maybe
that
you
one.
leave that
They ain't
man
gonna get that
alone.
one. They ain't
Leave
gonna
that
get
man
that one.
alone, man. Just leave him
Yes.
alone.
Go do your
My
Googles.
nigga Butter locked in the box.
Leave him alone.
Was that like
That was
that
like cartoon
ketchup
rap.
bucket?
Yeah, that shit. was too funny. But Bill though, Bill. Fuck,
Bill.
man.
How old is he? Like fucking 70?
Bill is
I think he's
81.
80s. Yeah.
God
old.
damn,
Bill
leave
Cosby
him
is
alone.
81
Let him
years
do
old.
what
I
it
really
is.
caught up to him.
Y'all
caught
let
up to
fucking
him.
OJ out. Shit, I mean, let
Yeah,
him
facts.
damn, man.
There should be an age limit on going to prison.
Yeah.
Unless you killed somebody. There gotta be there should be an age limit. Like this nigga's not out.
This
he
one,
probably
it's
out here
just-
still like, bro.
It's tough, man. It's just
I
yeah,
honestly
it's-
don't even know what to say.
because you can't. Because if he did it, then he deserves to go to jail. And it's seeming like more than likely he did this a lot. So you gotta do your time, man. You do your time. You
I'm
gotta do your
never the
time.
one to play the race card. I hate throwing the race card out there, but in this situation, I feel like Bill was definitely he was played. Like they targeted this man, and you have all of these Caucasian entertainers and
Harvey Weinstein.
celebrities. Yeah,
He's gonna go to prison, I'm sure. Hopefully.
are doing the same thing, if not worse. We don't know. We just have, these individuals who people have accused of these things, and none of them are being charged with any of these crimes that are being put forth against them. And I don't understand why Bill has to be the scapegoat for everyone.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah, I agree in a sense with that too. On the other hand, though, Bill Cosby, it's just a lot of women that have come up. I don't know, like, because Bill Cosby, like you said, he's 80, so I don't know if he was anybody like in anyone's spotlight necessarily, and I don't know why it just started when it started, but a lot of women have been coming out about Bill Cosby.
I'm not saying that he didn't do anything wrong, because he could have very well, committed these acts. But at the same time, like I said, if you're going to lock one nigga,
No, you definitely should.
lock all of them.
Yeah, everybody needs to get
Whoever's
locked up.
getting accused of this shit, put them on trial just like y'all did Cosby.
Yeah.
And if they're guilty, send them to jail also.
Yeah.
Not
Hopefully,
just
well,
one individual who y'all are poking at. Right?
Yeah.
That just didn't make
Keep your head
sense.
up, Cosby.
yeah, Cosby, he on the lockdown, 3 to 10.
81, yo. 81?
Thanks for the
Now
picture,
y'all
too,
wanna
bro.
And he's blind, right? Look at the blind.
80
Shit,
fucking
he
one
got
years
one.
old. Y'all want to send this man to prison? How many years?
He probably
get?
won't go to
10?
prison.
3 to 10. He's
3 to
in
10.
prison.
He said he probably won't go to prison.
He
prison.
probably won't go to prison.
Oh, that nigga
Damn,
definitely
man.
going
In prison.
Put a nigga on house arrest or
About
something.
Jail compared to prison.
No,
No, I mean like,
He's
probably
in
like,
prison.
Luxuries though.
He's in
Yeah.
prison. But
Yeah,
he definitely
like,
has a
he'll be like
jacuzzi
this
tub.
yeah, like he's probably gonna be like in a.
He got a jacuzzi club. He got a fucking comedy club, that motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't throw an 81-year-old
he's
in there with
definitely
like
not in
Jim Pop.
prison.
Like, yeah,
That
like,
nigga is not mentioned. Like,
he's not
it's
getting hard
happening.
time. That nigga like he got a nice facility here, probably.
Got hella
They just built the prison around his house. This nigga literally still at home.
This nigga got curved TV
Yeah,
and shit.
pudding
I cannot do the 3 to 10. Oh my goodness.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh yeah. I don't
Crazy, dude.
there's one thing though that
Oh, my
kind of is crazy.
Yeah.
I like the whole justice system is fucking
Fucked up.
a joke. Yeah. But I watched a movie called what's it called? Spotlight. Actually, it's Spotlight about the Catholic priest in Boston. Like that was like the first. I think it was like 2002, and like that was the first thing that like broke that wide open. Like how just big of a cover up. Like the church was covering that shit up, and just how many people were doing it. But a lot of those cases had a statute of limitations on it. That's why like none of them priests ever were like criminally charged because like the statute of limitations run out. And then, like, yeah, the kids kind of didn't want to come forward after, like, 13 years. They didn't want to talk about it anymore. But
Right.
even if they did, they couldn't really be charged. So it's kind of weird how that works. But then, like, it's not a statute of limitations on, like, what Bill Cosby was doing or something like that. Not saying it should. I don't think there should be a statute of limitations on any crime. I think if you do a crime and you get found out 30 years later, you still should go to jail. Like, but, yeah, that shit just pissed me off because, like, even if, like, it's just, like, they know that they were doing it. But like you said, statute of limitations, like, I think it was something crazy, like 6 or 7 years. And they were kids. So, of course, the kids aren't going to come forth while they're kids. So then, like, when they turn into adults, they can't, like, there's nothing they can do about it. So, yeah, that shit is a joke. And It's kind of weird that the Bill Cosby stuff didn't fall in that statute of limitations. But I don't really know anything about the justice system, and if I did, it was a fucking joke. They can just make a rule and be like, oh, we found this in some law book from, fuck America.
Fact.
Drop Yandi, Kanye shit. Fuck Make America Great Again. That shit was never great.
It will be.
Facts.
It's never great.
Alright, hold your head though, Bill Cosby.
We got a few things that we want to take a look at as far as shoes go. We have the LeBron 16s, the King 16s. Am I right on that?
Yep.
It's
Gotta be
maroon
his.
with the leopard print on the back.
Opening night shoe for the season.
I still don't like the silhouette, but I rock with that colorway.
Yeah,
I rock with that heavy.
Yeah.
Colorway is fucking fire.
It's fire.
That's tight. I want to see the lion print on the back. I bet that shit looks sick with the leopard print or whatever.
Yeah, they it reminds me of the 2K17
Yeah.
or not 17, 16s I think it was.
Yeah.
Those are icy though.
Those
Fuck
are.
with those.
Yeah, I like that colorway a lot. It's kind of bogus. He did the maroon, like the Cavalier maroon. Like, look, I'm out of here.
Damn,
I didn't even peep that.
Yeah.
Like, look.
That is
It's
crazy.
close I'm to get to wearing our colors.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but it's a dope. I like the colorway. Don't like the silhouette still, but that's a nice.
I don't like this
Nice, yeah.
I don't like the bottom of the toe part.
Yeah,
That throws me off. I love the whole sole of the shoe.
yeah.
But this toe part is crazy.
I think the sole is fine down there, like the air sole or whatever it is. But it was the exact same on the last one, is why I'm kind of like, but I want to see some changes.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah.
That's probably what he's comfortable in though.
Yeah, that's true. LeBron is very picky about his shoes.
I like them. They're dope. Yeah, alright.
What do we think about the Harden Volume 3s?
Oh, okay.
Female looks. Oh my god.
I fuck with them
Good.
vibes.
I like that. I don't know. That colorway
You
is
say
not
what, bro?
doing it for
The
me.
female will look good enough.
Like those?
Female.
Yeah, I can, put your
He
footwear.
said
You
a
can't
female
rock them?
look good.
You can't rock them? You can't rock them?
Nah. Female, yes.
I fuck with them, dude. That colorway is. I like that
That
colorway.
gray, or I don't even want to say gray. What is that, like
Platinum gray.
Yeah, that shit is dope.
I like that. That's a solid, just
That's probably
clean shoe.
That's probably Harden's first nice signature. I
Yeah.
didn't like either of the first.
The first
The
one was
first
okay,
one,
but I was like,
yeah.
I was expecting more. 2 was just garbage.
Yeah.
Them 2s were ugly. This is his first. Like you said, I think
The series,
like,
like, all
this is his
black
first
ones?
dope one.
The,
I don't know, they just had that weird like pull tab on the back and like they just look weird. But those, I like those. Those clean. They have another colorway that I saw that was pretty dope too, but I like that all platinum shit.
Yeah, that
That's dope.
platinum is nice.
Let's go.
Alright. He said he'd like to see women in those.
Yeah, that's kind of.
And I had a power rank for you guys that I wanted to catch y'all off guard with.
Okay. Hey, Reezy.
So let me know.
Hey, Reezy.
This has
That's
nothing,
everything on
this has,
Damn.
this has nothing to do with shoes anymore.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Alright.
I don't like surprises.
Is it on the screen?
Yeah,
we
it's
watched it
on
on here?
the screen.
Okay.
You probably can't speak on it much, Keith,
Alright.
because you're engaged and all that. Shout out to my beautiful
Oh my god.
sister-in-law.
Baby. How you doing, baby?
But we got a power rank
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
of
Oh my god.
if you had to choose
I love
the
Asian.
order of the woman that you would be with out of a black woman, a white woman, a mixed woman, Latina, or an Asian,
Can I go first?
Damn.
put these in order, bro.
Oh, order.
Order.
He said,
Order. Yeah.
order.
No,
Top to bottom, what's your 1 through 5?
I definitely marry 5. 5. That I go with.
4, 3, 2, 1, hit ass.
He said 5, 4, 3, 2.
Y'all go ahead and get y'all jokes up. They have it next time.
Look,
They have it next time.
shit, I can't choose it. I'm the last one.
Alright, shut up though. I go with 5, then 3, and then 1, and then 2,
You're racist.
and then 4.
So we know Darius is tight.
Yeah.
I love Asian.
Damn, shout out my nigga Steve.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh my god. That's crazy.
I'm gonna let y'all know my type since I already
You already know yours is 4,
Yeah.
nigga.
know. My black queens come first,
Absolutely.
then Latinas. Then I'm gonna go with the mixed women, the Asians, and the white girls.
Shout out to Asian girls like them something.
Yeah. 4, 3, 1, 5, 2.
4, 3, 1, 5, 2. You
Yeah,
said?
that Latina, she nice. Shout out Latinas.
She look wrestling.
Rod, you kind of quiet, bro.
You hella
You can't
quiet.
speak on it either. You can't speak on it either.
I'm not gonna speak on the pictures. I'm gonna just do the.
Yeah, I mean, I
ain't
ain't want to put it
racist.
up there for y'all to speak on the
Alright.
specific women show.
Yeah.
Just
To incite the mind a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna go with my black queens first. Black excellence. I'm gonna do mix. Mix is next. You know, they got a little black in them somewhere. Mix, but not like Logic. Not wherever he is. That's not. I'm not into none of
That
that.
nigga said he black and white, but
Nah,
that
he ain't-
nigga that nigga
Mixed.
Yo.
So
Logic.
so black mixed. I'm gonna just quickly throw white people to the back. So that's 5.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
I thought you loved them. You love them.
No, boy, you sound crazy.
Yo, y'all.
Um, So yeah, I'm gonna do black. I'm gonna do black and mixed, Latina, Asian, and white.
I love Asian.
And the girl in this picture for the Asian, she's definitely mixed with something. She's not just Asian. I'm not going.
What,
Yeah,
Blasian?
She's definitely Blasian or something.
Blasian.
I don't think so.
Show me her parents.
Yeah, you know Filipinos, Cambodians, they be darker.
Yeah.
She look Asian.
Definitely number 1 for me.
All right, next one. Let's go. Next subject.
That's all y'all need to
That's
hear.
it. That's it.
so we're gonna move on to battle rap. There's a few things going on in the industry.
I forgot to watch
Yet,
that.
yet.
Damn, I wish I had watched that one.
The first thing I wanted to discuss was there was a video captured by, I think, Hip Hop is Real. I believe they're the ones who got the interview with Smack. Smack was in the stairwell with none other than Cassidy.
Cassidy?
Yeah, he's making his return,
Damn.
and it's going to be on the URL stage. Let's get some speculations on who his
That's gotta be
opponent might
next year.
be.
That ain't gonna be this year.
Yeah, Smack, he mentioned that it's going to be top of 2019.
Yeah,
It's not
okay.
going to be this year. But who y'all think he got?
Just
It definitely should not be nobody top tier.
Wow.
No. What?
Nah.
Wow.
Nigga, we're talking about Cassidy.
Wait,
We're talking
Nah.
about
It can only
one of
be
the
top tier.
Best.
you bring Cassidy back to battle a rookie?
I mean, he battled Disaster, and that battle was trash. His first battle with Disaster. Was that battle good?
Are you saying he
Against him?
lost?
No, I'm not saying
No,
he
his
lost,
first battle
but
with Disaster
it was trash. It was trash.
It was trash.
Based on
was
His
trash.
second one though in the garage,
I think he
Cassidy
did
had
good in
some
that battle.
shit.
Huh?
I think he did good against his ass in the
Yeah.
second.
In the, fir- in
that
the,
second
in the second
one-
battle?
That second one was dope.
That's what we
tight.
have to judge him off of.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm definitely judging him first. Definitely judging him first. I mean,
You sound like no
if
fan.
you
I ain't
come
watched
back
either
to
one of the
battle rap,
battles,
I mean,
but-
if you come back to battle rap after years, you need to come up with some shit. And that first battle was not.
So you're
It's
telling
trash.
me Cassidy has to go through the proving grounds to get to the main stage?
Yep.
That's insane.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Cassidy,
Yep.
regardless of what music he's making nowadays,
Oh, okay.
that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's Cassidy. Like,
Regardless of that, Tevin.
And I ain't watched nothing battles, but that condom style nigga, you're fucking trash.
Welcome condom style. You don't get your ass out here supporting condoms, man. Who wear condoms? Nobody wears fucking condoms.
Nobody wear condoms for
Right.
what, and the fact that he just remixed Gangnam Style.
Right. Look out of here, man. I'm sorry.
I don't want to see that
Cassidy.
nigga for another decade, bro. I don't even care.
Dude,
I
man.
still ain't forgetting for that shit.
Yo, he had a little dance. Welcome condom style. You don't get your ass out of here, man. I'm sorry, Cass. I'm
That
sorry,
shit,
dog.
Yeah, I can't even
I'm
fuck with
sorry.
that bull.
I'm excited to
I'm
see
sorry.
Of course you are.
it. You know,
Who do you want to see
I
him
respect
against, Rob?
Cass.
If you had to power rank your top 5 opponents for Cassidy, let me hear.
Dick Rider. Damn.
If he did go against the top tier,
Tay-Rock.
it would be Tay-Rock, because those two, they rank like gun bars and all that stuff. So, it would, it doesn't make sense to do.
It's like clashing of styles, though. Like,
I don't necessarily.
you want to
True.
put
True.
two unorthodox styles together. No?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw out a name real quick.
Yeah.
Cortez.
Cortez.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna say that.
Yeah, Cortez, bro.
Shout out Cortez.
Cortez has been
Cortez
doing
had a
nothing
really good year last year.
Okay.
this year. No.
It's been quiet this year.
It's been kind of quiet this year for Cortez. He hasn't battled much this year. I
Yeah.
think he has maybe
Year
2
almost
battles.
over.
I will
Yeah.
watch the battles that y'all put in our group chat from now on.
You should have watched the head ice.
It was so far. I like if you would have I should have told you to repost it. I would have watched it, but it was
That
so far
shit,
back I
We
forgot.
gonna get to it, but as far as Cassie goes, I probably wouldn't want to see him against a Tay-Rock. I would want to see him against like,
Geechee, Shotgun.
yeah, somebody who can.
Charlie Clips.
Shotgun
Sheik
Sheik
Sheik.
has already gone back and
Okay.
forth with Cassidy.
Yeah.
So they
That's what I
got
was
some
thinking.
words.
Shotgun Shot.
Yes.
I would love to see
Charlie
a
Clips not good anymore?
Shotgun Cassidy battle. That would be dope. Or Math Hoffa. I don't really fuck with Math, so I would want Cassidy to tear the head off.
Matt just got
Pause.
killed, though. He just got killed.
Who?
Matt, he just got killed.
Who?
Half, all 3 rounds, and he choked like the first round. But I think he choked the first 2 rounds, I think. So, hell no.
Yeah, take Math out of there.
Yeah. No, so Matt is good.
Geechee was a good throw in there. I like that
Geechee.
addition. Yeah, Geechee would be nice too.
I think that'd be a really good battle.
Is she?
Probably not.
Geechee and Cassidy.
Probably not a Tay-Rock for me at least. I wouldn't want to see a Tay-Rock.
Yeah,
Speaking
I
of
would
Geechee, did y'all see Geechee versus JC?
Yes.
Yes.
I saw that.
Yeah,
one.
that was a cold battle. That was a cold
Yeah,
battle.
yeah. Shit, y'all can go on that one first. I'm trying to recap.
I got,
rounds.
I got Geechee 2-1.
I believe that's how I called it as
Yeah.
well.
But it's a slightly.
close,
He won
though.
slightly. It
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
I think he easily won the first round. I think JC.
I think I gave JC
I think
the second
JC
round.
easily won the second round for me, and then third round's debatable. I
I'm
mean,
fucking toss up.
but even the first round's debatable depending on. I mean, their styles are so different that
Right,
it depends on what you like. But yeah, I give it 2-1 each.
That's one battle where I can agree with that statement. I hate when people say that for other battles, so where it depends on what you like. In this battle, I think their styles are drastically enough different to
yeah.
have a particular style that you like over the other.
Because they both did good in their style. They
Right,
both,
right.
Yeah, so
They were supposed to win. I fucked with that battle. I'll give that battle 7.5 out of 10.
same.
I rocked with it.
Same.
What about King Los versus Head Ice?
King Los versus
Ice.
Ice. That shit, man. That battle was dope too. I
Yeah.
really wish you would have saw that one.
Let's
That
give this one a
battle-
breakdown.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let's go
Um,
do that one round by round.
So round 1 opens up with King Los. Now, I don't know if everybody is aware of the backstory for this battle. It wasn't even supposed to be these two to go against each other. The initial battle was King Los versus Daylight. There was some bullshit with Daylight going on where he made plans on doing a no-show, I guess. He wasn't sending in his promo. So ARP actually pulled Daylight out of this battle and gave it to Head Ice. And on
This
top
was
of
just on
that,
days' notice, wasn't it?
weeks notice.
Weeks notice,
I
okay.
think he had about
Weeks.
3 weeks to
Okay.
write. And Head Ice, no one really expected Head Ice to be chosen for this battle, just because he is, after all, the King of the Dot champion, and they don't usually let their champions battle outside of King of the Dot. So when he was announced, no one was too crazy about the battle, but they were willing to give it a shot. So we get to the battle. It opens up with King Los, and a large portion of his first round was directed at Daylight. How do y'all feel about that in this particular battle?
I get it.
For me, I thought it. When I watched the first round, I was like, what he's spitting is dope as fuck. By the time it got to the end of the round, I'm like, damn, bro, you gonna lose this round because you ain't say shit to that ice. So
Facts.
I was like, that's not gonna work against, you know, a true veteran of this game who's been in this, you know, battle rap shit since it was birth. So I already knew he was probably going to be down one at the end of the first round. However, leading into the second round, he had, I think, 1, maybe 2 bars about Daylight. Again, when he started, I was like, he's about to spit an entire 3 rounds about Daylight and get 30 ball. But when he started going into shit where you knew that he was focused on ice and was spitting directly at ice, I was like, okay, he's on his shit. And I used that as a gauge kind of to figure out how did the first round actually go. Because again, initially listening to it, you're thinking he didn't say anything to Ice. When the second round comes around, you're thinking, or at least I'm thinking, maybe that was just a setup. Maybe he used all of that material because we know King Los is easily one of the best freestylers ever. So he could have freestyled an entire round to Ice that would have been fire. We just know that's how dope Los is. So when he didn't do that, he didn't take that approach, and he still used material of Daylight's battle. I felt like that was a perfect setup. I felt like he used that because he still wanted us to know exactly what he had planned for Daylight in that first round. But in the second round, he was like, no, I'm finna kill this nigga Ice. I set y'all up to knock this motherfucker down right now. And he started spazzing on Ice. Started spazzing
Went
on
crazy
Ice.
for a second.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. I think Los, his ability to go in and out of different flow patterns and just completely dissect Head Ice from the second round to the third. He's definitely he's definitely dope as fuck. I think he's gonna be back to the URL or not URL. That was RBE. I think he's going to eventually be on URL. I'm definitely sure he'll be back to battle rap. I'm hoping that it's gonna be on URL stage though. So I didn't touch on Head Ice, but I'll let y'all get the Head Ice stuff.
I gave King Los the last 2 rounds. The last, like he said, he went off the last 2 rounds. Ice, he had some shit in his last 2 rounds. I feel like he started to slow down in the middle of the second round, and after that, he just lost it to me. But yeah, I mean, I feel like as King Los coming in as an artist, onto the battle stage, and that's like the first time the artist came in and just
Showed
like,
up.
and just
Showed out.
Yeah, showed out, man, and he killed shit. I mean, we had Cassidy, Joe Budden, they come to the battle stage, and, you know, and you know they ain't really work out so
Fuck
well.
you, Joe Budden.
Cannabis came back.
Cannabis came back, but King Los, man. But King Los, he did work, yo. So I mean, I will be happy to see him on the battle rap stage again.
Yeah.
Kill some shit. So
What do you think about it, Reese?
What do you think about Ice? We already know what you think about Los.
Ice he was on point in that first round.
Man.
Ice gave you that real street
wolf
shit,
love.
that wolf shit.
Yeah.
It don't get no better than that in battle rap. Like when you put his best against anybody else's best, you're gonna have a good matchup. Period. But I think with his second and third rounds, I really have a problem with people bringing fake personals to battles. His whole gay angle,
Yeah.
when Los did, he got a whole wife at the crib, like, and she's a bad bitch.
Yeah,
Like, he has a bad bitch at the crib, and you bring a
What's your
gay
name?
angle.
Lola Monroe?
Lord Love.
Keep going.
She's going. You seen her? You'll know.
I'm gonna look up his nigga wife. I'm gonna look up his nigga wife. No, keep going.
No, but the fake personals, I don't really understand them, because if you
get a whole son.
if you accept the battle, I feel like it should be all about that person, whatever you know on them. If you don't got any dirt on them, just spit some hard shit at them like you usually do.
Don't make up no
Wolf
shit.
is
Yeah.
known for some hard shit that he's gonna spit at you, and he didn't do that for the second and third
Yeah.
round. I mean, there was some shit scattered here and there, but for the most part, King Los tore him apart. Like,
Yeah.
what was? I think my favorite bar came in the second round by Los, and it wasn't even a bar. It was just like some random shit that he starts spitting out. He was like, now Google timeout for the pay-per-view witnesses. What do you say? Now Google timeout for the pay-per-view witnesses, as I apologize to those in attendance who having trouble with my tremendous wit and penmanship, but I already previously pre-calculated the possibilities of 65% of you niggas not even getting this shit. Like when he spit that, he said it way better than I did,
Yeah.
obviously, and it was like effortless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he spit shit like that against Wolf fake personals, it's an easy round. Like it's damn near a body in a round. When he's spitting shit like that. He had the Timberwolves bar.
Oh my
They're
god.
talking the chain, white man.
Tevin,
put the chain over
you
your
gotta
neck.
watch
Yes,
that.
I'ma
the
watch
chain, the chain over your neck.
That shit was
my
cold.
God.
He had. I don't know if y'all saw Math Hoffa go on Champion. Did y'all see
No,
Math Hoffa?
no.
So Math Hoffa went on Champion. He gave his opinion on King Los coming to battle rap. Completely shitted on King Los.
Right. I heard about that, yeah.
Completely shitted on King Los. So King Los incorporated that not once, not twice, but 3 times in that second round. I can't remember the exact bars, but if we go back, man, we can like off air, we can watch the Math Hoffa interview
Definitely
and then
should
go
do
back
that.
to that second round.
Yeah.
His shit was incredible. So yeah, that was an easy battle for me to call. King Los 2-1.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna watch it.
You definitely
Yeah.
should.
So you got a lot of
Check
better.
that
You got a
out.
lot of shit to watch. You gotta watch Creed 1,
Yeah,
Creed to the trailer. Watch it.
Watch the trailer.
You gotta watch Summer Madness Battle Rap. You gotta watch RBE.
I ain't watching no stuff. Nothing. I gotta watch King Los versus Headlight.
I think we just about through the list on the docket. We got those heat checks for us today.
I'll go first. Yeah, I'll go first.
Drop Yandi.
Y'all ain't coming up, boy. And coming up.
I'll listen, I promise.
Should I not turn up my way?
Yeah, you good.
Alright. I am playing up. Well, I'm about to play Kanye West "We Major" off his late registration album.
Man, throwback.
Where's old Kanye? I
That's-
miss the old Kanye.
That's the old.
Facts.
Fuck with that, yeah.
We Major off the late registration album.
Nice. Fuck with that one.
Alright, I'm up next.
Not excited.
I already hate it.
T
You don't
is
know what this
nothing.
Vibe, yeah.
Exactly,
What's the
man.
vibe, bro?
What's the vibe, right?
Well, I want to play some new Yandi.
What then?
I'm playing a throwback, and I'm probably gonna always play throwback, so it's what it is. But I'm playing a record off of 100% Genuine, called "Final Warning," featuring Aaliyah. Yeah, I got you. Here we go.
Okay, right.
I got you.
Niggas definitely went outside.
Watch out.
That is Final Warning by Genuine featuring Aaliyah. That wraps up our heat checks. And this also wraps up episode 2 of the One Mic Podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
We out here, y'all.
No cap.
Going to sleep.